So we've been sent a custom made rod by Marty from Wye Valley Angling. He's a guide, he's been making rods for a long time, and Eddie got the pleasure of using it. So I'll let Eddie do a little bit of talking about what he's found and a little bit more about the rod.
Bonus is, this is not his only rods, he's also going to do a line of lure rods as well, so we're going to be getting those sent up in next couple of months, and me and Paul will be giving them some stick and see how they perform as well.
Yeah, he asked us to do a little bit of consultancy on rods and what we want in lure rods and why we want it. So I've been talking to him, making a bit of a spec up, and he's going to make a few various rods up, from ultralight rods to jerkbait rods.
Just before the end of pike season, I was lucky enough to have a rod sent by Wye Valley Angling, which is Marty. It's a pike rod, 12 foot, £3 test curve. Now I don't generally do much bank fishing, but I told Marty I'd take it out and have a go on boat. I couldn't really think of an ideal for it, so what we did, we decided to rig it up for live baiting, and we used it for live baiting, which we've done quite a lot of over the winter period. It's a lovely rod, it really is. I'll get in close and just explain some of the features. It's what Marty calls his stealth mode, which is all black obviously, and it's got duplon handle at the rear there, with a nice butt rest there, so you can put it on the floor and not worry about damaging it. Then you've got shrink tubing all the way down here. I think it's Japanese shrink tubing if I'm not mistaken, which is really nice because it's nice and it's not cold to touch, which you do expect when you're touching just plain carbon fibre. And then you go on to real seat, which is quite unique. It's more like a triangle, if you can see there. And the bonus of it is it's extremely light because it's anodised aluminium. It's also got two lovely locking rings. So you fasten the first one down solid, and that one up there. This 10,000 Shimano, which is nice and solid now, you can't move it anywhere. It's an ultra matte finish, and it's got a special epoxy finish that means it doesn't go yellow. It's UV protected. Then you go down and you've got a 40-inch. I'm just trying to get up there so you can see it. It's a 40-inch guide. Now this is double swage, this, so what that means, it's chromium inner, and then the actual outer is built around the chromium, so it's impossible for it to pop out, so it can't come out either side, it's actually built into it, and that's really nice. Now the good thing about chromium, obviously it's almost bulletproof. Another good thing, it's really braid and mono friendly, and for casting this thing just goes for miles. And they go down, and I think the final one at the butt, at the tip should I say, is a, don't want to damage the rod, can't do this, there you go, take notice of my float, there you go, that's a 16mm, exactly the same construction all the way through, with 3 legs, which is very nice. Another thing to show you, Paul's just done a pass bit rod down, is this lovely whipping, which is really nice, like a gold whipping. Now Marty got this from America, and he bought all the stocks. It's noted as finest whipping available. However, the company has since ceased trading, so Marty's bought a load of that up, which is really nice. I think it's called Garud or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It's really nice. Everything's nice and solid. Good brod. I think it's called. It's really nice. So that's the rod. It's really nice. It's a nice progressive action. It loads really well. I've been doing loads of live baiting with it, and it's worked really well. Prices, you'd have to speak to Marty. Although when you're getting a custom built rod, you're going to pay a price. I think Marty's been doing it for over 30 years now, making rods, but I think he's just started doing it to actual members of the public and stuff now. It's more of a work thing rather than a hobby. So what did we use it for? Because we generally boat fish, and I don't do much bank fishing, it were always going to be hard to take a 12 foot rod and a £3 test curve out on boat, but we did it, and we did quite a lot of live baiting on canals with it. It works really well. It can more than capable of casting quite big weights, which again you'll see on video. It bends really, really well. It's really, really fast pickup because it's nice progressive action. When you're winding down, it bends just in the right places. It's nice and soft on tip, so if you've got a decent fish underneath your rod tip, you're not going to lose it. It bends all the way through, which is really, really nice. And we really enjoyed using it. Price wise, I'm not sure what Marty's charging for these, but if you can contact him through a website and his email address, I'm sure he'll give you a price. But the thing is with Marty is that you can have anything. So there's no, any spec you want you can have done. So you can have cork, or you can have duplon, anything you want. Different guides, different blanks, and he'll make it specifically for you. So if you've got a bit of money to spend, you want to buy some really, really nice custom rods, we would personally recommend these. These are absolutely lovely rods, and they've been a pleasure to use. I'm absolutely sad to let it go. You know what I mean? It just goes all the way around. It's lovely. Yeah, not bad. Playing fish with it with a pleasure. It gives just the right time. It's although it's quite a stiff rod, it's a really nice progressive action. So it bends just what I class at the right places. So it's not too tippy, it's not too through. It's actually it's nice progressive. So you've always got power in blank, especially at bottom end. Other good thing is that Marty does refurbs. So if you've got an old tatty rod and you think it needs a new lease of life, give him a call and see what he'll do for you. I'm sure he'll be able to put your new cork on, duplon, refinish it, revarnish, whipping, eyes, rings, you name it, he'll do it. Reel seats. The lads I know have had it done at this moment in time, work by Marty for refurbs. They're more than happy with it. And if you look on Pike's Pit, you'll see 2 or 3 examples of lads that's had stuff done, and they all seem really, really happy. So you won't go far wrong with Marty. First one on the other one, isn't it? Can't believe that took that road, Paul.